Hi everyone, this is Irwin here through the portal to discuss the death of Cecil the Lion. So here I'd like to bring through an interesting dimension, which is, what is it that the death of Cecil the Lion, what is his death actually symbolizing when it comes to the nature of mankind? If we have a look at the ripple effects the death of Cecil has caused on a global level in mainstream media, what is interesting is that you have various people coming together, standing together in an outrage and an outcry in relation to the death of this lion. After the effect. In other words, only after the death of this lion did people come together, stand together to share their emotions and reactions, opinions and responses to what had happened to this lion. Where were all the people in this lion's main life experience? Where were all the people, not only in relation to this lion, but all lions that are walking the earth? Where were all the people, in the history of human civilization, when it came to what's been happening to the extinction process of not only lions, but many other animals that's been walking this earth? So it's really interesting why and how it is that people tend to stand up and stand together only after things that happened. Only after something had happened where you actually cannot do anything about it. It is too late. Cecil is dead. It is done. Yes, there might be some good that can come of it in relation to some rules and laws and regulations that can be set up. That the death of this lion might bring some awareness to human consciousness on a global scale in relation to the struggle and strife of not only lions, but so many animals on this earth. And that's the one question I have, and I'm sure the animal kingdom also has. Why? Only when it's too late do we stand up, do we question, do we react, do we respond, do we try and find ways to find solutions for the problems, the challenges and the struggles that we're facing, not only in relation to animals, but people as well. That's one dimension that we as humanity really need to look at. I mean, we've only got so many animals left. We've only got so many consequences that we can face. How many animals must go extinct before human consciousness kind of wakes up and goes, it's too late. Look what we've done. What can we do to change what we have done, what we've become, what we've accepted and allowed? There is going to come a point where it's going to be too late, that we cannot do anything because of what we have destroyed on earth, simply because we were not aware and we didn't care. That's one dimension. Second dimension, which is something quite interesting, is the fact that there is something quite intriguing about the death of Cecil the Lion. And that is the fact that people from all across the earth were coming together and standing together, speaking up about it, speaking out about it. So there is that value within human nature when it comes to standing together and standing up for that which we see is wrong or unacceptable. When we see the consequences that's coming from what we're doing and accepting and allowing, we've got that in us. Yes, it's being shown now through the death of Cecil the Lion. He's symbolizing something. He's symbolizing the fact that we have it within us. So now a slight shift is needed within humanity, within each one of us. And that slight shift is that we have to start standing up and standing together and speaking up for a change, not only in relation to Cecil the Lion, but to what is happening with all animals on Earth and all humans on Earth. Look at the media coverage that's been gotten with the death of Cecil. It's massive, it's huge, even so much so that some of the Zimbabweans have learned something about their own country that they didn't even know about. The fact that they had a lion who symbolized something. So there is a potential for change that can come through on a global scale if more people stands together and speaks out. I mean, why? Yes, and even this was asked, which showing that there is awareness coming through, there is an awareness developing within humanity. The question has been asked, which was, there's so many people questioning the death of Cecil the Lion in Zimbabwe, but yet what's not getting equal coverage, equal support, equal questioning is the nature and the lives of Zimbabweans themselves, facing famine, poverty, war, starvation. Why isn't that getting equal media coverage? Why is that not creating an equal ripple effect and an equal experience in each person globally of, we've got to stand up, we've got to speak out, we've got to do something about this. So in having a look at the death of Cecil the Lion, let's see if this one lion's death, the king of the jungle, can be used as a driving force for people to be asking, people, the kings and queens of the jungle on Earth, to be asking the question, why are we not all equally standing up and standing together for a change, for all animals, for all humans? Why are we not valuing the life of animals and humans, nature, the earth, and this existence equally? When we're all equally inhabiting this earth, how much change can we promote? Can we implement? Can we bring through if we literally start holding hands? And not only literally physically holding hands, even holding hands in cyberspace, where we create the platforms of speaking up, standing together to find solutions, find ways. How can we ensure every animal, every human has a better life and living experience on this earth? So in bringing these two dimensions together, in having a look at what the death of Cecil the Lion signifies, bringing these two dimensions together, the one dimension being what we looked at in the beginning of this video, in terms of how, the one death of this lion, why is it that it's bringing up so many ripple effects, so much media coverage, but the lives and living experiences of the rest of the animal kingdom and the rest of humanity not bringing up a thing? And then having a look at the second dimension, which is what the death of this lion is symbolizing, that we do have the potential within us, within human nature, to stand together, to speak up. So here is me, Steve Irwin, from the year after, through the portal, asking humanity to open your eyes, expand your awareness, and just have a look at what this whole experience is proving. And just to make that slight shift inside yourself, to have a look at the change that a handful of people can make. How many people was involved with the media coverage, social media sites, in relation to this death? How has the ripple effects affected many people on a global scale? So a handful of people started coming together, speaking up, speaking out. And yet the ripple effects are visible to a great extent. We only need a handful of people to stand up, stand together and speak up and find solutions. Everyone, please, don't wait for consequence to happen. We can with common sense see that a change is needed on earth, not only for ourselves, but for everything and everyone else. It's been proven we can do it. So let's start doing it. All right. Thank you very much.